Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sensei Jon back at it again with my boy J.Redd. We on the They Don't Get It TV show, man. What up? What up
What's
with your
good,
boy?
man? Good. I'm doing good. It's Sunday. I'm having a great week, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Sunday fun day, man. It's beautiful outside out here in California. For those that don't live out here, man, it was a little bit of rain yesterday, a little drizzles. You saw that shit?
Yeah, man. I think we got about
You
last
felt
month
it?
of that, man. The weather's on its way to getting nice, man. Springtime. It's springtime. About to
Yeah.
leave in the summertime. I'm ready.
Hey, I don't know if you follow this, but did Ponce Field show his head early?
Mm.
You
Nah,
know who that is?
tell me about that. Nah, tell me about that.
Okay. That's a. You ever watched the movie Groundhog?
Yes.
Okay, for the what the fuck is it? It's a groundhog. My bad. On Groundhog Day, looking forward to see his shadow, and if it see his shadow, um, one of the
Then,
two. If it don't see his shadow and it don't go back in, the hole.
yeah, it's something like that. I know it's either spring come early or late, depending on what the groundhog do or something.
Right, there you go. Yeah, his name. So the groundhog's name is Ponce Field.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't remember
Yeah.
all that.
You know that I put you up on game right there. Yeah. We got a good show for y'all though. We got a new setup, new way that we kind of gonna do it. Got some hip hop news for you today. For those that's listening out there that like hip hop, Chef, I know he be in the hip hop and
You know, a
doing
little
his
bit.
thing.
Little bit.
You R&B man?
I'm an R&B man myself. I was just about to say, I used to, I used to get out a little bit,
Yeah. Okay. Hip hop and R&B.
Hip hop and R&B, right?
Okay, we can't leave out the R&B, baby, because the ladies love the R&B.
Hey,
Love it, and they love that Usher. I know. Hey, one day we're gonna have to do a segment on. You said that you could talk about Usher because is that one of your favorite artists?
oh, absolutely, yo, Usher been one of my
Okay.
favorites for a long time.
Okay. What's your
Hey,
top song for him?
that just made me think because you asked me about Usher. Did you see the whole situation with that song? 7 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, the dot. I meant my drop top. Hey,
He said apparently where it is now is that he's saying not cruising the street, but who's in the street. You see
come
that?
on now.
Nah,
We didn't get it.
it's gonna be cruising the street forever, man. I don't give a damn what he said.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, you know what? Somebody, one of my partners, one of my close friends, told me about that, and so we started going through like hella other songs, and he was asking me like, "Oh, the Tony song, one of them." He was like, "So what did he say right here?" I was like, "I don't know." Shit, what was he talking about? He was like, "Nah, it's Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike." He was talking about on one of Tony songs. I was like, "Oh no, I didn't even know that he was saying that shit." But yeah, I did hear about it, and it's always gonna be cruise 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Yeah,
It's gonna be
I got a real pretty little just waiting for me. All right, yeah.
hey, we might have to do a little karaoke night one of these days, man.
See me, you know what? Hey, you know what our song is. What we gonna leave it in with?
Oh, you know we lead in with that dog song. Hey, just like we
Ooh, that girl so scandalous.
just like we did it.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Before
go ahead. My bad.
we was in Barcelona. We was somewhere in Spain, Tosa de Mar.
Tell us a
And we walking down that street, randomly singing that song.
Yeah.
My wife's hella embarrassed
Yeah, shit. We gonna do what it do, baby.
every time.
Hey, that was one of the funnest times I had with you. That thong, baby.
It wasn't
Yeah, pause. Nah, it wasn't. Nah, we don't wear them. We don't wear them. It's the ladies. We was trying to see.
It's gonna thong song.
Yeah,
No, that was dope though. That was dope.
Pause.
Here, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a karaoke night though. That'll be fun. Yeah, we had like I said, we had a good show lined up for you. We're gonna go over some sports right now for those all sports fans out there. You know, we got the NCAA tournament going on right now. Yeah. Hey, it's so funny. Since this tournament been going on, I totally forgot about the NBA. You know, it's so
more exciting than the NBA, man, because
it's so many games going on. So, fun fact: did you know that the key was different in college basketball than it is in the NBA?
What you mean the key different?
Key, the dimensions.
No, I did not know that. Is it smaller?
It is longer in the NCAA. Only thing that's pretty much the same is the little arc. You know what I mean? Right there to take the charge.
Yeah,
pretty much that's it. And then we always know the 3-pointer is way different.
Right.
But yeah. So we got the NCAA. Hey, huh?
I said, but the key is longer. I didn't know that. No, that's news.
Yeah, man. And and I believe it's a little wider. It's a little wider too, longer and wider. Pause. We got to pause on that one. I'm just saying though. That's what she said. It's longer and wider. Anyway, it's an exciting time in sports right now. We got the NCAA tournament going on, both men and women's. Checked out the women's the other day, man. Past couple of days, and they've been doing their thing. The top 3 teams, which is South Carolina, USC, and Connecticut. UCLA is in there, but they didn't do this though. Let me tell you. USC won by 50. The score was 71-25. South Carolina won by South Carolina and UConn both scored over 100, right? And they basically one was South Carolina won by 60, Connecticut won by 69. Sheesh.
That's how much they won by.
It's won by. Not scored, but won by. Women doing. You know what? It's crazy because the women kind of like in the first round, it's one of those things where they kind of just dominate. In the men's section, what we got? UConn, the 2-time defending champions. They got their ass whooped today. Well, I ain't gonna say they got their ass whooped. They got knocked off today by Florida, number 1 seed.
Oh, okay, number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm. Exciting time. In sports, we got NHL, MLB. We had some NASCAR, not NASCAR, but what was that? What's the shit out in that they made out in Vegas? They added, what was that? Formula 1?
Formula 1.
Yeah. Formula 1 racing. Shit, we even got the UFL going on here in the springtime, man. Have you picked a UFL team yet?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I never even watched a UFL game.
Oh shit! Hey, we flipping through that.
I said, do they be lit like that? The game's good.
It reminded me of the XFL shit. You remember watching that?
I do remember watching XFL.
They mixed, I believe, 2 leagues together to make the UFL. It was the XFL and another league, and that's how they came up with the UFL.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that like the arena football lightweight?
Nah, man. It's real dimensions of the football field. Playing out there playing football, like how XFL used to be. Out there playing. Yeah. So we had some exciting soccer this past, what was it, yesterday? I think one of my coworkers, she went to the Oakland Roots soccer game yesterday. Did you hear about that?
Where I've been there. Oakland got a professional sports team for
No, I think they just held it. I think they just, yeah, it's something I guess that just happens, every year or whatever. And they held a soccer game at the Coliseum yesterday.
Got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They need to hold something up there because we ain't got no more sport teams out there. So they need something,
man. Motherfuckers, they up the A's up your way, man.
Yeah. They out in Sac now. I think for like 3 years before they head to Vegas, right? So.
Yeah.
The fact that they left Oakland, man, because damn, Oakland ain't got nothing out there now.
He ain't got nothing, but niggas getting bipped,
man. Yeah, they got that. They got that for you for sure.
Yeah. So it was the United States Football League plus the XFL made the UFL.
That made the UFL. Okay.
And in Oakland, we got the Ballers, the Oakland AAA Baller, or it's not a semi-pro team. It's I think called the Oakland Ballers.
That's what's up.
And they play over there in West Oakland.
West Oakland. No.
West Oakland. Hey. Anyway. All right, that's enough with the sports. What we got, J.Redd?
Man, what we got? Okay. So did you see the whole situation with the Breakfast Club a few days back earlier this week with Jess Hilarious? She went live on Instagram, airing out her grievances with the show and how they got everything formatted since she came back from maternity leave. So that was interesting to say the least. You saw that?
Bruh, I saw that. Did you see Torrey Holcomb take on it?
I did see Corey. Hey,
Corey Holcomb. I said Torrey Holcomb. Excuse me.
I know what you mean, Corey Holcomb. He's a nut, but apparently I didn't know they've been beefing for like the last 10 years or so, I guess. So, everything he already said is hella raw, cut, and unfiltered. But when he got beef with somebody, he go extra hard. I mean, he kept calling her like less hilarious.
Less hilarious. Yeah. That shit was hella funny, dog. I was like, hey, this dude going in, but the way he was like, hey, how you gonna get a new job and then go on maternity leave and think, they're just supposed to hold your spot?
And I thought that was actually a pretty solid point because I was thinking the same thing. She's pretty dope on the show, but I think she was there for when she finally got her spot on the show. She was there for maybe a few months, and then she got pregnant. And I don't know how long she worked on the show while she was pregnant, but then she disappeared for like 6+ months. So that's hard. I don't care what new job you start, you get pregnant right away, and you got to dip. It's gonna be some issues when you come back. Things gonna change. A lot of things can change in 6 months.
Yeah.
And they brought that girl Lauren in, and she was on her job. She was on her
shit, man.
As Jess said, reading right. she knew how to read.
Hey, come on now. I was just about to say that. Go ahead.
So, but she, Lauren LaRosa, I think her name is, right? She came from like that other news outlet. So that's what she do. TMZ. Yeah, she came from TMZ. So she knows what she's doing. She got her sources and she be calling people and she be having all the facts. So, but I think they both fit well in the show. So I can understand why Jess was kind of feeling the way she feels about it. I think she just went about it the wrong way.
But Jess with the mess, the part is over with, right?
Yeah, that's over. I think since that whole little episode aired, I seen it the other day. They was calling it Lauren with the latest or something like that.
Oh,
Lord, yeah. So
get your whole segment pushed back. Hey, like I was telling, huh?
I said, they got she pretty much had her segment snatched from her. So
yeah, when you can't read,
I think something else with it. So they gave her Lauren with the latest or something like that. But then they still got Jess Fix My Mess. So they kind of gave them both a little segment. It's probably been time is probably cut down and split between the two. But so they both got their segment.
So now she's just giving advice.
She's just giving advice, exactly.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah,
we'll see how long.
Heard some, huh?
I said we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, man. You see how she came in like with when she finally came back off maternity leave and how she, looked at her like, bitch, get out of my chair.
You can feel it, so you can see it. You can see it.
Didn't get it, man. Hey, poor London didn't get it, man. She didn't get it.
Nah. She didn't
get it. Yeah, we're gonna see how long that's gonna last. Because if she don't get no good advice, or if she can't read off the teleprompter, right, it's gonna be some mess. The mess is gonna be back.
Exactly.
But the whole little thing she was mad at, though, what I saw her like venting about was she was talking about like how they didn't have her back behind this shit, though.
Right. That's what she was upset about. She felt like they didn't have her back. Shit. She was also, I guess she was upset about the fact that they were still calling the segment Jess with the Mess, but she wasn't really talking. So they would say it's Jess with the Mess, but then Lauren had like all the mess, all the details, all the story. So I get what she was saying from that standpoint, because you feel kind of goofy, like, all right, welcome to Jess with the Mess. All right, now go ahead and tell them all about like
the mess is.
Pretty stupid. So I can see why you about that, but she should have did it behind the scenes. She should have talked to everybody and did it that way. But it made for good content, so whatever. We talk about it right now.
I know, and we want to know what the audience feels about the new stuff with Jess and the Breakfast Club. Let us know down in the comments what y'all think about it, because it's some funny shit. The way she was so serious when she came on, I was like, what is this coming across my Instagram? And I'm like, man, it's crazy. But she really kept it 100 though. Like, she didn't sugarcoat it. She came, 1000%, no cap, about what's going on and how she how she feeling. You know what I mean? And do you think you think let me ask you this, you think some of this shit could be staged though?
You know what? I don't know. It felt authentic. Like when I watched it,
felt authentic.
It felt real. I did see some comments about it possibly being staged, and that's the hard part nowadays with social media and clickbait and all that shit. Like everybody's looking to go viral, so I wouldn't put it past anybody to pull stuff like that. But
it will never
say it felt real. It felt authentic. She was crying and shit when Envy was getting into about like letting people on the internet trigger out her spot and all that. So I think it was real personally.
What do you think she meant about Angela Lee?
Oh, Angela Yee.
Yeah, Angela Yee. My bad. I keep getting these motherfuckers' name wrong. I'm bad with names.
Hey, me
too. What you think she said? What you think she meant behind that though? When she said Angela Yee wasn't tripping.
I feel like because nobody really knows. Like every time they ask Angela Yee why she really left, I feel like she kind of gives like this little cookie cutter answer, mostly about she got her own syndicated talk show now, so like who would turn that down? But she never really goes in like real details. So I think it's just really speculation. But I think there's a lot of people out there that think she left because, of course, one, they offered her own show, but two, she had beef with Charlamagne and Envy and possibly just the way they did shit there. So
yeah.
And she's like, I see why Jess Hilarious. I mean, not Jess Hilarious. I see why Angela Yee left. I see.
Yeah. She was just like,
it's like high school here.
Right. Yeah. So, have you been listening to any new albums or like any new music?
Man, you know what? And it's I'll be trying hard not to show my age, man. I don't want to sound like that old dude that's like, oh, this new music is weak, man. It's all about the 90s and 2000s, even though that's really how I feel half the time. But I'll be checking for these new cats, man, because I do want to like a lot of it. So I kept hearing about Playboi Carti,
Carti.
Just dropped a new album. So I was like, let me go get in the car, because usually the music sounds better in the car. You can't just play it on your phone. Got to get in the car, you understand, so you can really hear it knock. So I got in there with, I turned on his new album. I was only able to get like halfway through it.
Okay.
Not really my style music. I don't know. What would you categorize him as? What's his genre? He like rap / punk rock or something. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. Wasn't really my cup of tea. But I mean, hey, more power to anybody who likes it. I'm not whatever.
It might be like some trap, mixed with, so I've heard of Playboi Carti, and so I guess it's categorized as trap music, right? But what's cool about him on this album is the way he what I like is how he switched everything up. I didn't just get the same old his voice every song. You know what I mean? I like rock. I like rock music. I used to listen to Linkin Park. That's showing my age. You know what I mean?
Yes. Arrival Linkin Park. Yes.
Yeah, some of that crawling in my skin, these words, that type of shit.
Yeah.
It sounded like he was in a mosh pit though, and I kind of like it with the little hip hop beat to it. That was cool. So let me tell you.
Yeah.
So
I did like beats. No, go ahead.
Huh? No, go ahead. What was you saying?
I did rock with the beats though. I wasn't really into his style of rapping, but whoever produced the album, from what I hear so far, is pretty dope.
Yeah. And the album came with 30 songs, so it was a long listen, right?
Yeah, 3 songs.
So how I like to do with new albums, I like to give them the old gym test. You know what I mean? If I can go into the gym, with my headphones on, and slap, and feel that energy and get my pump, yeah, we might got something here. And that's what I did with it. I went in the gym for 35, 40 minutes one day. That's all I played. And shout out to my boy C Wade for hooking me up with some new headphones, man. I got them Apple Air Max, whatever shits, man. Them motherfuckers are dope.
They're doing dope. I heard them was dope. Pretty as hell. So hopefully they work.
Yeah. Hey, my boy, he blessed me with some, man. I was like, okay. But yeah, I went in there, worked out, and I was like, damn, I ain't had to change this song, change the song yet, because I flipped through some shit, I'll be like, damn, what I need to have something, that's gonna pump me up. And I just kind of let it play. And it did its thing, man. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Playboi Carti and that new album he came out with. One of my favorite songs on there.
I heard that this was his first album he dropped in 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's crazy.
It's been a long time, yeah. But shit, Kendrick did it.
Kendrick waited 5 years?
Yeah, it's been a point where Kendrick had waited 5 years to drop an album. Yeah, that nigga waited hell long. Yeah. Yeah. But one of my favorite songs was shit, I gotta look at it real quick. Bear with me, audience. It's with The Weeknd. Rather lie. I rather lie to you. I mean, hey, that's just flat.
It's on this album right now. That one was cool. I did like that one. Yeah.
And then I I'm a big Young Thug fan. I always love Young Thug since it's Barter 6, the first album he came out with.
Yeah.
It's crazy that I gotta sit here and listen to him talk about women, cars, and money. He can't do no nose wiping. He can't slap nothing,
He can't do
none of that. And then he got a bunch of songs with what's his name? Travis Scott. I like them too.
Yeah.
I like how he switched up his voice though. That was one of my things. I didn't have to hear him, monotone or do some same old thing over and over on 30 freaking songs, He got some shit with Future. You know, and Future hella still talking about drugs and shit though. Hey, that's crazy. You know, you don't get it.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of the cats that we did grow up listening to. They still talking about the same shit, so that's kind of lame.
Talking about the same shit. And one of my other last songs was Toxic. That's with some dude from London, Skepta.
Oh, Skepta. That
one was cool.
I do like that dude, Skepta. I rock with him. My wife put me
on. Okay.
I'm not big on UK rap at all.
It all sound the same.
It sound the same. I was about to do my impression of it, but I said, let me not go there.
Yeah, me too. I was just about to do it too.
I was about to do
It's like everybody in London sound the same. It's the same old cadence. That shit crazy.
Yes. Hey, Ari Spears did a crazy impersonation of that. I don't know if you ever seen that video, but he was on, I think, he was on Vlad TV, and he gave like a little impersonation of how they be rapping. He was spot on. I was like, yo, they sound exactly like what they all sound like.
Right.
But yeah,
right.
It's not my cup of tea.
I'm gonna give the album about an 8 out of 10, you know, because I can rock with it in the gym. So, you know. Shout out to Carti and the new album.
But I will say, just from the production side of it, if his energy at like his live shows can match the music, I can see why people want to go see him perform.
I'm sure it do. You know, and in other news, we're gonna switch gears.
Okay.
I don't think you know about Big U, huh? Little Rolling 60s gangster, supposedly from L.A.
I know the name because cats always talking about him online, but I don't really know much else about him outside of what you just said.
Hey, this is what they don't get though. It's this they don't get it show, right?
Right.
I'm just saying though, what did all this self snitching, you know, like it's continuously. You know, I can understand a nigga from Chicago. You know what? I can't even understand that. You know, King Von, Dirt, all them shit. Dirt locked up right now for some shit. You know, with lyrics and all the shit.
For snitching, self snitching.
But now they doing self snitching on podcasts and shit. Allegedly. You know, Big U got hemmed up in a Rico, along with Loose Cannon, and they trying to say, I don't know if you know this dude named Brick Baby. You ever heard of him on the No Jumper show?
Nah.
Yeah. Now, allegedly, Brick Baby is part of the No Jumper show and shows up weekly, right? And he basically, they trying to say he was part of the Rico, but what I'm hearing though is he on a whole separate Fed case. Like, you know, when you get caught with some shit and the state try to prosecute you, and then they drop the shit, and then the feds pick it up, so the feds can pick it up. That's what Brick Baby's on. But Big U and Loose Cannon is on some more other shit. This is what they don't get though, man. How you gonna go into allegedly? This is what I'm hearing. Go into a weed spot, rob a motherfucking bare face, and think you gonna get away with it. They don't get it.
Bare face.
Bruh. Nothing. What I'm hearing though is the nigga, once they was robbing him, right? The nigga is like talking to him. Big U on the phone, FaceTime. Now, I don't know if this is true. You know, this is just, you know, allegedly, you know. What I'm hearing is Big U turned himself in yesterday at LA, you know. And he's denying all allegations against him. Of course, the nigga go deny it, you know. He's saying they don't get it. I ain't do it.
I guess it's cool to turn yourself in before they came and got you. Because, I mean, I guess they looked at it. You're like, oh, I'm turning myself in. I don't know what's going on. First of all, quick question, because I don't know much about this Big U, but I feel like I've been hearing about him for a minute. How old is this nigga? Because I feel like, how old is Big U? Let's look that up real quick.
Shit, Big U was born in 1976, so what?
So you can sit his big ass down somewhere, because why are we robbing you? When you're this old, I mean, come on, bro. You've been around this long, you feel strong on robbery? It's not working for you.
58 years old, man. I mean, come on, bro. You know, that's like the niggas out there selling weed and they never graduated to nothing else.
Right, you still selling nickel and dime bags and shit. Like, what are we doing?
If you,
oh man,
hey, at some point you got to turn it up a notch. You know,
I don't get it. Right. When we gonna graduate and start doing bigger and better shit? Come on, man.
You know, that's the stereotype, though, man. That's what they always try to, you know, pin on us, man. You know, and it's these type of motherfuckers. It's always, you know, giving us the like, shit. What I want to say, not the correction. I don't know why that damn shit is coming. They're making it look like, you know, we all like this. When you start hearing shit, that's what people.
I'm about to say that the M show leads into what we just talked about last week with the misconception of black men and all that shit. Because you got goofballs like this out here at 58 years old trying to rob dispensaries. Come on, bro. Now they're looking at us all like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So, you know, hey, if you're guilty, you're guilty, dog. You know, guilty until proven innocent, but nigga, you in jail. I mean, would you go? I mean, I'm sure you get a bond. You know, it's whatever, man. I'm, you know, you just can't be out here doing a little crazy shit, man. You know, at least put your mask on.
At least, right? That'll be a face.
Oh, this is the crazy part, though. So supposedly, since the podcast, Loose Cannon was on the podcast on No Jumper explaining just a situation, right? And the fellas put it together, supposedly with this situation, that he was on there telling about like how Big U and his henchmen were going to the dispensary, went into this dispensary, robbed them, and then told the owner, man, hey man, come get your shit, you know, because so all of this was behind him paying money so they can have protection. The dispensary, he's paying $25,000 a month, I think. You know, I don't know if it could have been a week or a month, whatever. So supposedly, the motherfucker was like, man, I ain't paying no more.
No, he got tired.
He got tired.
Yes. He said, something got to deal with tariffs. I can't keep paying that shit.
You know? So anyway, on the podcast, he kind of described the situation. So it made it look like, you know, oh shit, he know what's going on. Oh yeah.
He was snitching. He was on, that's what they call it, dry. Yeah.
Get it?
He's on there talking about shit that he shouldn't have known. That I'm assuming that nobody else would have known, but you're on this podcast giving details to an investigation that's currently ongoing.
Yeah.
So they connecting dots.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's a bunch of shit going on, man, out here in these streets, man. You know, hey, we're gonna switch gears now. I know you a chef and all. And you ain't got you got some tidbits for them people out there. You know, the game is to be sold, not told, but
you better know
I feel like, you know how niggas jug you on the 2 for $15, but they give you a little bit more than you know, for the first time to make you come back.
Give them a little taste. When you come.
And tell them what they don't get though when they cooking, man. What they get?
They gonna get. I'm gonna give you a real simple but very important one that they don't get. I don't know who told y'all to put oil in your pasta water. Okay, stop doing that shit. Put you some salt. Salt that pasta water. Okay, salt the noodle. All right, and then that was stop putting. I don't even know what is that supposed to do.
Olive oil. That's what I put in mine.
No, I've never put olive oil in my pasta water ever.
Oh,
you know, perfect pasta every time.
I'm fucking up.
What I do in my pasta water is salt. Salt that pasta water. It gives the noodles flavor. And if I guess start about this. So if your goal is to, I guess, not make your pasta stick, I'm guessing that's what the oil is for. All you gotta do is save you some pasta water. Every time you dump your pasta out, catch some of the water. So if your pasta starts to stick, just pour some of that pasta water on the noodles and stir them up.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what. some real Italian out there talking about he don't know what the hell he's talking about, but that's what I do. That's how I keep mine from sticking. And if it's gonna sit there for a little while because you still cooking other shit, get you like a nice little baking sheet, cover it with some like saran wrap, and just dump your noodles out on top of that because that'll prevent it from cooking on top of itself. And then that's where you get your olive oil. You drizzle your little olive oil on top of that, and that will also help the noodles from sticking. So you don't gotta put it in the water when it's cooking. Put you some salt in that thing. And that's my little tidbit for all y'all out there who like to make pasta. So,
Damn.
Little Chef J.Redd tidbit for you. Yeah, little salt bag.
Go ahead and do your thing, bruh. Hey, you got any shout outs, man? You got anything coming up? Any shout outs you want to give out?
Man, I don't really have no events coming up right now. We'll get into that in future episodes when I do though. But shout out to the wifey. I'm always gonna shout the wifey up, man, because while I'm in here doing this, she holds it down at home. So with the kids, shout out to her. Shout out to God. Shout out to us. You know what I mean? And Chef J.Redd. Check me out on Instagram at Chef J.Redd with 2 D's, man. And you can always catch up and see what I got going on there. So shout out to Chef J.Redd and shout out to They Don't Get It podcast.
Yeah, They Don't Get It TV, baby.
Get It TV on YouTube. Check it out.
Check it out. Shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, as I always say. Shout out to Sean Flack 2.0 out there, man. Appreciate you, man, for holding us down. Go ahead and give yourself the horns. Shout out to the wifey, hold me down. The same thing with you, like you, bro. She out there fighting the good fight with them kids, while I'm in here having fun with you.
Right.
Yeah, damn, pause. God damn. But yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
I'm on a roll, y'all. No homo. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to the Dad's Life podcast. And shout out to the Shadow Pack West who makes this all possible. We holding it down, man. We was episode 3.
Episode 3. We 3 years.
We're almost done with our little mini series. We want to see what y'all out there, think about our show tonight. Please let us know. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Please, we appreciate you rocking with us too. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us and keep spreading. People know that they need to tune into this, man, because we got some good information. We always try to keep it funny, and we just have a good time here. So appreciate y'all.
You and I just got that vibe, that we can continue to work together. So we're gonna see an episode photo. We might bring something new to the table. We want to see what y'all think about this new format that we're doing, and let us know. Give us a shout out. Write us a comment, and
If anything y'all want to hear us talk about, please leave that in the comments too.
Yes, sir. We out.